In is Christian Yelich. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Milwaukee, center fielder Christian Yelich.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and to win the first game of a series makes it even extra special. They just got to go out and play real well and maybe keep the streak going.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Prado will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Batting second here tonight.
Stepping up now, Lorenzo Cain. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
First baseman.
Settling in now, number 7, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 0-1 on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dietrich moving to his left. And that's the 3rd out. Stepping in now is the leadoff man Cameron Maybin as he'll get us started here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder Cameron Maybin.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Well, Matt, every team's going to go through a losing streak, but you got to try to do something that's going to pull you out of it. 1 game at a time is really what you got to think about, because if you don't, before you know it, 5 games leads to 10, and 10 games leads to 15. And before you know it, you're out of it. You lost a ton of games in a row.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in, Starlin Castro, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. The 1-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, he jumped ahead right there with 2 fastballs, then threw the changeup, and he didn't bite. So let's see where he goes from here.
Hit weakly back to the mound. There's 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. Digging in now, JT Realmuto. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Yelich. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Into the box now, Justin Bour. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Now a splitter that time that had a bit too much to it as it just about got him. 1-0 count. Here it is. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. And the pitch on 2-1. And a neck high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those. All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And another foul ball.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Arcia is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Travis Shaw.
Hit back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. Here's Ryan Braun now, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart if you see a ball in the zone that long, get called a ball on it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. At the plate, Stephen Vogt, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and no swing apparently. Ball one.
Check swing on that fastball right there. Looked like he's ready to tomahawk that bad boy, but he's able to hold up.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Prado onto the grass. 1 out. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And that one stayed up a little high.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And this is pulled hard but fouled. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Again, he sends it out of play. Working for the punch out, and the offering. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, Jonathan Villar. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
He's in a tough jam right here, but you see what he's doing? He's going back with his best stuff, reaching back, trusting his fastball.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Now batting, Derek Dietrich. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Yelich is there, and he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 7th.
Martin Prado now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And that misses ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 7 is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now in the box, Alexi Ramirez.
Batting eighth,
And he's a guy looking
the
to break
shortstop,
out in a big way.
Alexi
Hasn't been getting the results he
Ramirez.
or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This is line to left. This is right to him in left as he hardly has. Stepping in, Junior Guerra. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher number 40.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Guerra.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this will be put away easily for the out. Riding in once again, Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
1-2 now. Chopped weakly to the left. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 7. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start. He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Another try at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, Paul.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Standing in, Gonzalez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 11.
First pitch on its way. This one's flared toward left center. Arcia ranging into the outfield. 1 down. Here's Cameron Maybin now.
Center fielder, number 1. Cameron Maybin.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Yelich. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Starlin Castro. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit out toward second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Travis Shaw. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air out to left field. Dietrich has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. A base hit in his first trip. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
This one's down to third. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
Now batting.
Standing in, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Too high, 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Liner towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. At the plate, JT Realmuto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch.
Realmuto.
That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Digging in to try it again, Justin Bour. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Justin Bour.
Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Yelich racing back, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is Kane, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Stepping into the box, Derek Dietrich hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. VR scoops it up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Martin Prado. He popped out in his first trip. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And VR will look this one in to retire the side. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Oh, and he misses it. Striding in, Jonathan VR comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
VR.
From the stretch, he pulls this one into right. And this is down in front of Gutierrez. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now to the plate, Junior Guerra. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike.
Well, he missed the bunt right there, but this situation, you want to bunt that ball down third base. You got runners on first and second. It's a force at third, so the third baseman is going to charge to get it. You got to make him field the ball.
Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. This is a big at bat.
1-1. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Gutierrez is over. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. In now is Lorenzo Cain. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. High pop-up. Bohr is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
The shortstop, Alexi Ramirez.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Another one sent foul. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Gonzalez so far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ready once again, Cameron Maybin. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, number 7. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 7.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Ramirez trying to get there, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Ready for another chance? Stephen Vogt. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. A runner on first with 2 away. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's...
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Here's Starlin Castro. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Castro.
Lays off 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And a fastball just a bit high. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1. Now here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, JT Realmuto. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hey now.
Hey, great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Set to deliver on 3-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kane moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Digging in once again, Justin Bour. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Justin Bour.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ball 2.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Kane is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Franklin Gutierrez. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! stepping in and ready for another shot, Derek Dietrich. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Dietrich.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he is out on the tag. Ready once again.
Leading
Orlando
off
Arcia.
Shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is lined hard to deep left. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Villar. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. This is lifted out to left. Dietrich is in pursuit, and that's the first out of the inning. Now a long throw to third, and a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left. Eric Sogard will grab a bat.
For the Brewers, number 18, Eric Sogard.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Fouled back. Here it comes, 0-2. Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another full count pitch home. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one. Striding in once again, Christian Yelich. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Line to the right side. And this is down in front of Gutierrez. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Number 6.
Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain.
We thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least 1 more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Junichi Tozawa will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here it comes on 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Ramirez is there. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score. Stepping into the box, number 7. And he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. First pitch on its way. Here's a high pop-up. Bohr is there for it. And that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the tradition.
Jeremy Jeffress gets the call from
now pitching for Milwaukee.
So striding in. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here it comes on 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. And the pitch. This is foul right side. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Man, he's strong. You see him hold up on that 0-2 pitch? You got to be ready to hit, but man, way to hold up.
1-2. Here it comes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pitcher,
now to the plate,
25.
Junichi Tazawa. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Tomas Haley.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. An attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
That gets down, and the inning continues. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron Maben. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Yelich is under it. And that ends the inning.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's the side-arming right-hander Brad Ziegler that gets the assignment.
Ziegler.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Again, a 1-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Braun. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Gutierrez moving in. 2 gone. Stepping in, Stephen Vogt. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
2 strike pitches, chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here comes another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. He'll try again. 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Now another 1-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. At the plate, Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in, JT Realmuto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Hit hard up the middle. Garcia fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Justin Bour. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Now the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The 1-2 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Orlando Arcia.
Just got a piece up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Now batting, Jonathan Villar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
In tight with the sinker. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. There's a changeup over the outside corner. set to deal on 2-2. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. And this is taken in by Ramirez for out number 2.
Up next for
Standing in now the pitcher, Jeremy Jeffress. Domingo Santana will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 7 homers and 11 RBIs. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that's swung on and missed, so the Brewers are down to their final strike now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. This is line to left. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. As we wrap this one up tonight.